Hey, what's up? We're doing some behind the scenes for this short little 45-second challenge video I have to make right now. Where's the tape? Oh, it's in here. It's probably not gonna look too great, but we're just doing it so you can see all the behind the scenes because it's gonna be quite interesting, I'd say. The challenge is that I have to film with my phone. Yeah, so the whole premise is that Michael's gonna get abducted by an alien. It'll be really interesting. We're trying to move quickly because I feel like the lighting is changing a lot. So, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna have it on the tripod actually for this first shot. Now the next struggle is getting this thing stabilized, which has always been a challenge.
Oh, so you got that?
Yeah.
One take? Two.
It's not hard.
I'm just so good.
Oh yeah, it was all you.
How natural did I look?
Supernatural. Well, did you had that over your ears, right?
No, I'm kidding.
Alright.
What are we doing?
We're balancing this gimbal thing now. Let's connect it.
How many times have you used this?
Like twice.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh!
What?
I don't know, it moved. Okay, connect. Actually, I think I was supposed to do that before I turned it on. Oh, look at that.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Vanessa? Why are you a perfectionist? It looks fine. You know it. More dramatic?
Do it one more time, get a little bit further on the top. Perfect. Now, you see my storyboard? Isn't it great? Wait, I just sneezed. I tried to hold it in. You didn't say no shit.
I thought I wasn't gonna say it.
No, the next time you're not gonna say it. So after that is, I think, the over the shoulder, and I need the tripod for this. I'm filming for just a couple seconds right here to get the clouds in the shot. That way I can layer those over after to help it blend better with the UFO. If that makes sense.
I didn't know why we were doing this.
All right, look up at the UFO. Stop. Look up at the UFO.
Whoa!
No, normal. Come on, Michael. We're losing daylight. All right. Oh, wait. Crap. When you said, oh shit, you were supposed to move your earphone out of your ear.
Can't you just get it now?
No, hang on. And action.
Just faint and go into it.
No, that's crazy. I can't.
Is that in the shot?
Ready? No, I'm not. Wait till I get close to you.
Okay.
No, don't look over. Look like to right above.
Oh, go blind?
Yeah.
I'll look right at above it. How about that?
Alright, ready?
Oh snap! I'm totally being abducted right now. Abducted? Oh man, that sucks. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see how this ends.
I'm fine. Oh shit. Should I be like? Can I just like kick save it? I'm gonna try to kick save it.
No, because you don't want it to slide in.
I know, I'm gonna try to drop it off the foot. It'd be fun if we could go really dramatic. I'm like, oh god, no, I don't want to leave. That's a terrible idea. Nope, that's a bad idea. I recommend you stop doing that. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
It will, look, ooh,
That is hanging on by a thread.
I like this. Just have them like, yeah. Try to stay straight up.
I don't want to look like I'm trying to be Iron Man.
Hey, do it again. Don't cross your hands in front of your legs.
Oh.
Yeah, they need to be kind of like out to the side more.
Okay.
And don't twist, okay?
Alright.
Ready, set, go.
Oh shit. How long am I doing this?
I was counting to 10. All right, that's good. Now stay there, don't move. Whatever can help you get higher. All right, that should be good.
This started to go out and I was like, I'm gonna die.
Stop so we don't hit the tripod. Come this way, walk lightly.
This is like we're doing some weird chant. Summoning the gods. Alright, final shot, right?
No, the camera's a lot, or the phone's.
What's this?
The UFO flying away.
Ah, just into the distance. What does that look like from here? Oh, I see. That's cool.
Oh, my phone. Sorry. Thank you. Alright.
Maybe just a black screen's all you're gonna have to get.
And go. It's not the most organized thing, but I try to keep it fairly organized. I did use a good amount of stock video for random stuff. I got it from Pixabay. So I'm kind of new to After Effects, but I've been doing tutorials here and there to try to get a better understanding of how it works. There's definitely a lot that I don't know. So I also like to try to keep my project as organized as possible. It's not perfect right now, but definitely keeping things in bins. As you can see, I use a lot of sound design in this one. So this is the first effect, but we'll start with the base layer. What I did is I masked out Michael, so this is what I masked out. It didn't have to be perfect because I was only really putting stuff over here in the sky. You know, you duplicate it and you have the background and his mask. It looks the same without his mask. Oh, and I made this mask a little bit darker that way. It kind of matched when I added all the clouds and stuff into it. Then I added this UFO, which I downloaded from YouTube. It's probably not free to use, who knows. So this is what it looks like. First, I keyed it out by using the color difference key. I don't know if that's the best way. I've done green screen keying in After Effects before, but I didn't feel like going back and watching the tutorial, so I just tried it with whatever I could find. As you can see, it's very green, so I added some hue saturation to make it bluer. I changed the tint a little bit. It's kind of like a grayish purple tone, and then just added some curves. And the reason why I liked this spaceship was because it wasn't very high quality, and since I was filming with my iPhone, I didn't want it to be anything that was like super crisp because it would clearly stand out. Oh yeah, so the cloud, I downloaded some random stock footage of stuff that kind of looked cool that wasn't necessarily clouds. These are the clouds I had in that video. They're, as you can see, they're not actually clouds, but it looked kind of cool when it was layered on top. In this part in Premiere, I just layered over some more clouds to make it a little bit more match when the UFO is there. And here I just did the same process as the other one, and this is just another clip from that UFO video. As you saw in the behind the scenes video, I had my little aperture light so I could get a little bit of natural green light showing up on him, but then I also for one, I layered some clouds in the back again because it was too crystal clear, so I wanted it to look gloomier, and I just masked them out around his face. Not anything super great. The mask is just very half done. And then the green light that starts out of frame and just comes in, or the opacity gets stronger, something like that. And I made it look like a little triangle sort of alien beam. Without it, you can see that the green barely showed up on his face. It was more for the beginning. This was just very hard to make green. I should have had the green light on him there in hindsight. And then this part is obviously the part where everyone will be like, whoa, what did you do? I actually followed a YouTube tutorial, so I'm not gonna go super in depth with this part. This is a YouTube tutorial I followed. The only difference is he did something with tracking on the legs. So I kind of worked around that because I didn't watch the entire tutorial. I just watched some of it and I figured I would know how to do it. So basically, you have the empty background. So actually the body is in another comp. I pre-comped it. By the way, pre-comping is kind of like, if you're comfortable with Premiere, it's like nesting it. I didn't really know what it meant for the longest time. So basically the torso and the legs are separate from each other. Even this isn't perfect. I could have done better, but they did it like this automatic motion tracking, which didn't really help for me. The new rotoscoping was very helpful, but I couldn't figure out the motion tracking no matter how hard I tried. As you can see through the transform here, I just positioned them where I wanted it to be the whole time. So it didn't take too much to line them up. I swirly attached the torso to the legs. That way when I move it, it moves the whole body together rather than just one or the other. Probably doesn't make sense, but if you want, you can watch that tutorial. And I just keyframed it so it would slowly float up. Added a little bit of a light beam. I followed the tutorial for that as well. And then in Premiere, the only thing I did is I added an adjustment layer to make it a little bit more green because it wasn't popping very much. I also added the fast blur mask just around his body. Otherwise, without it, when he got taken up, it looked too fake because there was no motion blur. There's just a mask around his body and I just had it follow his body up like frame by frame. And it didn't take too long, there's only a couple frames there. For this flyaway, it was the same process as the beginning. This looks really complicated, but really it was just all on the green screen already. And that's it coming in, and all I did was reverse that so it looked like it was flying back into a portal and leaving. That's all I did for that. Added a bunch of clouds and stuff around it. Without it, it kind of just looks like that. For this part, it was stupid, but it was just a black phone screen, and I edited that little screenshot on there, which is really easy. But basically, you just use like the pinpoint effect to get it to sort of match the orientation of the phone. And then the only thing was I had to add a curved mask because a screenshot is like a sharp square, but if you look at the phone, you know, it's rounded, so I added like a little mask to round it out, and it took me a little bit of finagling, but yeah. So my camera battery is gonna die, but overall that whole edit was really fun to make. I think people who have seen it really like it. You can check it out. It'll be carded somehow up there. I don't know how it works. Anyways, yeah, so if you enjoyed this tutorial, sort of behind the scenes, make sure you like it, leave a comment maybe, tell me what I could do better. Catch you next time.